Newcastle United will be aiming to return to winning ways when they host Liverpool at St James Park on Sunday. Newcastle United will be aiming to avenge their defeats to Liverpool last season when they host the Reds at St James Park on Sunday. Jurgen Klopp's side were the only team to complete the double over the Magpies last term, including a 2-0 victory on Tyneside in February. Eddie Howe's team will be hoping to bounce back from their narrow defeat to Manchester City and return to the form which saw them dismantle Aston Villa on the opening day. Liverpool followed up an opening draw at Chelsea with a comfortable victory over Bournemouth, with the Reds successful in an appeal to overturn Alexis Mac Allister's dismissal against the Cherries. Here race a round up of the key predictions ahead of Newcastle United vs Liverpool. Predicting a 1-1 draw, Lawrenson told Paddy Power, "I'm going to this game and it should be a great occasion. I'm going to go for a draw though." Newcastle hardly created a chance against Manchester City, which isn't completely unreasonable, but if you then think they're going to go and play in the Champions League, it's a bit of a worry. Read more. Eddie Howe doesn't laugh at Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp's joke as Newcastle boss makes vow they'll be in Liverpool's face. "And that's why I think there will be goals. I don't think Liverpool are finished in the transfer market, but it will be interesting to see if it's the Liverpool of the first 20 minutes against Bournemouth, of the Liverpool of the other 70. Predicting a 3-1 victory for Newcastle, Merson told Sportskita, "If Newcastle start this game at 100 miles an hour, I don't see Liverpool being able to cope with them. They need to turn it on like they did against Aston Villa." I watched Liverpool against Bournemouth last week, and Bournemouth were very good in the first 20 minutes of the game. I thought Newcastle would be underachievers this season, but they were brilliant in their first game. They had an opportunity to seize the initiative against Man City, but they didn't win that game. They've had a hard start to their season, and if they win this game, they'll have won 6 out of 9 points. It could set them up for a top 4 finish. It would send a message to the rest of the Premier League that they're a big threat. Wataru Endo could play in a midfield 3 for Liverpool. But the problem is that it'll be his first game for the team, and I couldn't think of a worse one than a game against Newcastle. I would have played him against Bournemouth last week where Liverpool would dominate. I was very impressed with Dominic Szoboszlai the other day. I couldn't believe how good he was. If Newcastle play the way they usually do and start, they can smother Liverpool all over this pitch. If they can make the most of their start, I think they'll be able to win this game. Predicting a 3-1 victory for Newcastle, Sutton told BBC Sport. Newcastle's opening day win against Aston Villa was a triumph, and then it was a bit of a comedown for them. There was so much excitement that Newcastle could go there and take the game to Manchester City, and they didn't do that. Liverpool have so many good attacking players. Luis Diaz's goal last week was brilliant, Diogo Jota is a handful, Mohamed Salah of course, and Dominic Szoboszlai looks a talented player. But do they have that midfield protection?